Hey there, fellow archers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, The Darkest Ages. Episode 55, a week of shambling target practice. So at the start of the stream, as you can see, I'm going to continue the goal of expanding the fort, which is to say, finish walling up the fort's enclosures, and then we'll go from there. We also very recently had a new member join us, Dory. Dory was our first recruited through the method of hospitality. It did tank my relationship with the Kingdom of the Justicars, so next time they visit us, I probably need to gift like a lot of stuff to them, because I want them as an ally, and I nearly screwed that up. So we're going to continue building this granite castle wall that surrounds the entire fort. And at the same time, I think it would be wise, now that we're just heading into the grow season, to start sowing the Devil Strand again. And given the amount of vegetable and meat I've got, I'll probably put a hold on sowing everything else. I don't think anything else really needs to be sown. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to mention. We have also started to replace our porcupine population. So we've got some porcupines back, which is good, because we had lost some as a result of helping to defend the fort. So I mentioned in the announcement for this stream that it will be the penultimate one. I never really had a true goal in mind. It was more like, just, could medieval knights defend against Anomaly? I honestly didn't really have an answer because I didn't know how hard it would be. I think it's possible, rather challenging, especially on losing his fun difficulty, but I've had a blast all the same. So what I'm hoping to do is this episode will be sort of like establishing us as a bulkhead against the Dread Forest monsters, and then next stream I'm gonna like ramp the difficulty up and just, it will be like a wave survival nearly. As a crescendo. Something along those lines. So that's what we're preparing for ultimately. Do you want to add an exit to the northwest outer aisle? You mean here? I'm not really sure what you mean, but like, this has a clear path all the way into our base. Unless you're misinterpreting the situation. To the beach near the northwest gate? You mean here? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I can just... So I have a door here already. And what I'll probably end up doing is just putting a door... What materials did I have the other doors? Wood? I'll just have a wooden door here. It does pose a little bit of a risk to be a wooden door. But ultimately, when like people are trying to flee, they're going to break through whatever door you have, unless it's a castle gate. That actually might not be a bad idea. The problem is the castle gates open and close so unbelievably slow. It's why I haven't been using the castle gates for like common use doors, because it would stop fleers from fleeing through them quickly, but they do not open and close quickly, and it would make traversing the castle obnoxious, to say the least. All right. I would say at 2200 wood, I'm going to stop cutting the forests outside the island. It also appears to me like we are essentially full, trade full. One thing that I could consider is running a trade, because I know I kind of ruined my relationship with the Kingdom of the Justicars as a result of recruiting. I do have horses now, and we could use the horses to run trade goods over to the Kingdom of the Justicars. and like offer tribute, because my stockpiles are full, and that might not be an unwise thing to do. Also, what is Maddock working on? He's working on armor. Okay. I think if I'm going to do that, I'm going to hit Maddock with a work drive so that he can, once we're done with the standard tailoring jobs, I'll queue up a tailoring job, which uses up leathers to make trade goods. So I'll make, like, corsets, which... do I have corsets? No. Are corsets even a thing? No. I don't have royal clothing, because I don't have royalty. Dusters, I guess? I think are the most bang for your buck, if not corsets. Unless one of the... well, that requires gold. I'm guessing one of the modded clothings are worth more. So this is 120 market value for... it's almost a 2-to-1 ratio of ingredients to market value. As is the Jester. Oops, I didn't actually mean to queue that up. I'm just curious if any of these are better. Dame Hat is not a good deal. Jester Hat, 27. They're all about the same. The castle gates almost close instantly, according to the workshop. That's true. What I'm saying is opening and closing. I don't care about its close value. I care about the full cycle of opening and closing. So if I was to use castle gates, the portcullis style, opening it is obnoxiously slow, which is why I wasn't considering it. Because people would spend half their day tinkering with doors. All so that, like, what, one fleeing person can't break quickly through a... I mean, it doesn't make sense. 32. Yeah, it looks like sometimes, I don't want to call them out, but sometimes Vanilla Expanded has, like, and maybe it's intentional, but they have massively lopsided price to work ratio stuff. Maybe the padded helmets are the nicest. That's more than a 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, that might actually be the best thing for us to make in mass. As far as I can tell, from, like, quick glance. Does it beat Dusters? So Dusters is 72. Actually, Dusters still looks better to me. So maybe we'll just, like, mass-produce Dusters. Well, then there's also, like, the work. What is the 59? Yeah, no, I'll make the padded helmets. They're almost the same ratio, and they are considerably faster to make. So glad we found that. And more of the sun on the wall getting thrown together. Oh, I know why Maddox's not helping. I set him to construct. Alright, so Maddox is going to go back on Smith and Taylor. His talents are going to be better used that way, I would say. So as far as research goes, all the standard research is done. But the anomaly research is still in progress. So we're getting the atmospheric heating and the void sculptures. And this is just so that we can understand our the enemies better. We're trying to quarry up as much of the granite as we can. And get this wall built. So there's still a sizable chunk of the wall left to build. But we're definitely making some pretty good progress on it. first chocolate harvest will be pretty soon. And there we go. Ginger and Lillian are indeed planting the double strands. So that was the important part because the grow timers of the double strands rather long, so it's kind of important to get that in ASAP. The other thing is, I feel like, so we're rolling in beer now, but I do not have a lot of psychoid. I don't have a lot of psychoid tea. So I'm gonna plant like a whole bunch of psychoid tea, or psychoid leaves rather, so that we can remedy that. Because the hay grass and the rice that we are not planting, I don't really need the rice. Because we have so much corn, and we have even more corn that like somehow survived the winter and like can be harvested soon. And then hay grass, we can always, I have 2,400 of it, but we can always grow it outside too. Lillian with a creativity. That does not help me. Wow, you got a creativity at minimum. Oh, hello. Hey, Mike. Here you go. Here's your new warbow. Sweet. For those that don't know, in order to get a creativity inspiration, you need construction, crafting, or art 3. And she has construction 3, crafting 3, art 2. Bare minimum. I've always said for the longest time, I feel like the minimum level requirement for that should be higher. It's the same deal with animals. Like, you can get a taming inspiration at, like, animals 3, but, like, what the hell animals can you even tame at 3? Right? It's like, you get that inspiration, you're like, great, like, can I go tame a turkey? And then you're like, where is the minimal handling? 4? Oops, no, can't even get a turkey with an inspiration, right? It's just, it'd be like that. So I always have a good laugh whenever that happens. It's like, oh, this is stupid. I'm inspired to do nothing with it. And the same is true of the creativity inspirations. So, to that end, I am going to have her burn her inspiration because I would like for her, because you can't get stacked inspirations. So I'm going to quickly have her make a bed just to get rid of the inspiration. And then maybe she can get inspired to do something else. Housekeeper cats are a level 3? Yeah, I mean, most like, docile animals only require level 3, but they don't wander in on your map tile, right? Farm animals don't appear out of nowhere, because that's not how farm animals work in RimWorld. Farm animals, like sheep and pigs and geese and ducks, they never show up on the map tile naturally. They are only purchased, or farm animals wander in random event. So you're never going to get farm animals just like ready to be, because they're all like dogs and cats. They're all very low animal handling because they're domesticated. But domesticated animals aren't normally in your map tile anyway, so it's kind of moot. All right, where's that other Tyrell? I wanted to clear the Tyrells of the... Oh, yeah, there you are. The Tyrells of the tile. And also take Dory for a little bit of a hunting spin. Did you? No, Lillian did not build that bed. Come on, Lillian. Build a bed for me. Waste your inspiration. I see why she has not built it. Yay! It's masterwork. Wow. The chance of it being masterwork was very low. Let's just call that a strange mood. I'll put that in the guest room. Good job. Cheers, Stash. Sorry I can't play a ukulele. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I forgot Major out here. Major's just been standing there like a guard. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Cheers. Now, if only I was musical and could play the ukulele, right? What was the art on that? Furniture is engraved with the illustration of Roy, striving to comprehend the nature of the Chimera with barely concealed disgust in his eyes. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Chimera does not appear to react to Roy's efforts. This artwork tells the story of Roy studying the Chimera. I'm glad, Roy, that you had disgust in your eyes. That is the correct sentiment when studying the beasts. Our conversion timer in 2 days. Okay. So we have another crack at trying to convert Mike in 2 days. Oh, look at Mike's face. You can tell she's totally ready to be preached at again. That is a face that has endured years of preachiness. It's like, oh, this ritual again? Guys, Merchant Way is the only way. Another Masterwork Warbow. Oh, right, because I was queuing up and do until I have. Yes, that makes sense. Alright, so we're almost done making the caps and tabards, and then I'll queue up a whole bunch of, like, just random clothing for sale. To that end, it would be good if I had more material, I suspect. Also, let's tame, like, another porcupine. So, maybe do a group hunt on the Muffalo? Those Masterwork dings are gonna get old fast, aren't they? Because basically all he does is make Masterworks all day long. So the wall is... The last section of the wall, I would say, is a little over half done. And I'm going to have you guys polled about next goals. So I can do workshop, defenses, a southern hospital, improve entity detection, build like a drug storage room to prevent our animals from consuming them. I could expand the duck barn. Or set up watchtowers. I don't really have the manpower necessarily to set up watchtowers. Alternatively, if we don't like any of these options... Oh, look, they're not visible? What is going on here? Even when the polling works, it just doesn't work. Hold on, let me try to troubleshoot. And also, what just got made? A button-down shirt. Ooh, yay. Okay, I'm gonna say that polling is broken, because I can't physically see the poll, and it should be showing up. Let me try one more time. Yep, nope, it's really not working. That's so weird. It, like, sort of works. This might look, like, super weird for a second. Yeah, okay, so it sort of works, but not exactly. That's very strange. And yeah, I knew it was gonna look like that. Weird. Oh, there, okay. Alright. Fine. You win. I just have to tinker with it and... Whatever. I'm so over that. Okay, 2.5 minutes to vote on the next goal. At least it, like, eventually worked. I just had to remind it that I knew it should have been working, and all of a sudden it did. Lovely. That's just how it be. Okay, I think all the tailoring tasks are done. Yes. And Matic is cut in stone, which is kind of worthless. So, we're going to make padded helmets forever out of... Oh, I see. Padded helmets are kind of a problem because they only use cloth and wool, not leather. So dusters is going to be the name of the game. So I'm going to make dusters out of any leather that we've got. But not the cloth, and not cloth because I don't necessarily want to burn all my cloth in trade goods. We're almost done sewing the psychoid. And then we'll go back to Devil Strand. Oh! That's not a little bit of shamblers. That's a lot of bit of okay. Alright. We read for this. Animals. You are gonna be inside. And everybody else inside. Giraffe doll. Klein. Roy. Dory? Are there any leathers I don't restrict for dusters? Nah, because I don't have any thrumbo. I don't have any, like, thrumbo main. I don't have any leathers that I particularly care for, so, nah. So the brawlers are going to hold down these guns, and we are going to push forward. What I'm hoping to do is just, like, engage them as a group, but there's 121 of them, and there is 11 of me. If you can do the math is kind of perfect. Everybody has to kill 11, and we'll be fine. You know, no problem. Just kill 11 zombies. Alright, I'm going to trigger Marksman Command. Are they not approaching me yet? And now would be, I don't think I have to say it, a really bad time for psychotic break. So, like, don't have any, guys. Also, let's get that warg. Yeah, I don't want to have a warg next to me looking for snacks. Yeah, they're wondering, but we're knights that defend the forests. And defending the forests often require fighting. So they must die. Them's the rules. So, zombies at full tilt, moving at 3-2. I think we all can reasonably outrun that. Even those with mechanical legs. And we've split the group. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. What I really want to do is I want to down them before we've got hordes of dead up against the walls that, like, cause rot problems. So that's the goal. Let's fan out. So, Sean, are you the slowest? You barely outrun a zombie. Okay. Got it. I mean, you are mechanical legged. Now, if we found out too far, we do lose the marksman command bonus, but not too badly. Another trick I can use is to go into the water, because they're going to move even slower. And split their forces like that. Except for I issued too many redirection orders and McGee got overrun. He'll be okay, though. You know, how about we close this down and move the brawlers down there. No, take the water path. I know, you'll be wet. Dory, you get a break. An advantage to being new, I guess, let's call it. Now, one of the problems with these warbows is they have a long spin-up timer. So it's not fast to like, shoot and run. They're not ideal shoot and run weapons. And we got about half the shamblers chasing us. And we split their group. Come on, just get it. Don't hit the boom. There we go. And then as the rest of the shamblers approach us, we should be able to shred them as they swim. Yep. Alright, so we got about half their number, and they're really split up now, so the remaining half, the other half, should be pretty easy to do in the morning. Anyone that has some mood issues are going to be, Oh, what the hell is that pathing? Yeah, killing in the water helps with the rot, too. True. Their corpses will disappear, and it's not like we typically walk around here. So as long as I make sure that the crematorium doesn't target that spot, they'll be fine. So I dismissed those three because they were the lowest mood. And I didn't want a mental breakout here. Surrounded by zombies. So there's one in the water here. And there's some on the beach. But yeah, we've cleared out most of the immediate threat. And this one's incapacitated and could be captured. So, Ginger, go capture it. So wave 1 complete. Oh god, what are you doing? They keep trying to swim because of, like, the zoning restrictions. Which is the most nonsensical pathing I've ever seen. Like, let's just swim the entire pond for no reason. Ignoring this, like, freshly built pristine condition bridge. Yes, said nobody ever. All right, so we'll have a second wave of fighting tomorrow. But so far, so good. No losses, nothing like that. So this crematorium does in fact hit these corpses. So I need to make sure that these corpses are not unforbidden, because if they're unforbidden, then we'll start swimming to clean them up, which is pointless. I'm going to give all of our people like a nice rest period. Also, it's quite... I mean, I know it's only the 2nd of April, May, but it's quite cold out. I'm hoping our freshly sown crops don't die. So once Ginger, Mike, and Lillian are awake and have eaten, we'll sally out again. Hey, John, thank you for the cheer. Some coins to put on their eyes for the boatman. Appreciate it. I'm gonna wake them up. I'm eager. All right. So I'm going to take the approach going on the north shore and sweeping eastward. Combat command I'll have for, like, not too much longer. 5 hours? So we'll try to make the most out of it. I see one of the Gorehawks coming. Alright, again, brawlers will come rendezvousing. And this time I'll probably like hold my ground rather than just concede ground throughout the fight. But Major, you better not have a mental break. I know you're stressed. In fact, break away from the group and go have a lunch. Their Gorehawk got wounded. Okay, that's good. Better eat quick. I don't think I can finish the meal. Oh, I could. Just barely. Perfect. They are properly lured, and I am waiting. Sorry, zombies. Today is not your day. Now, it is a little bit of a risk to line them up like this for friendly fire. Mike, you are dismissed for mood reasons. Longboard, thank you for the resub, man. 22 months. Closing in on 2 years. Alright, Shambler approach. So, let's go ahead and dismiss, close this gate, Everyone take a brief rest, and then we'll try to kill off the rest of them. I know I've left the poll up for a long time, so we're going to do any detection improvements once the west wall are done. Sounds reasonable to me. Moods really haven't bounced back much. Major, how is... Oh, you're outdoors. Okay, I misread that. Southgate seems open? Yeah, it's fine. There's not a lot of... Oh, I don't know why I clicked off the combat tab. There's not a lot of zombies that direction anyway. Oh, but there's some... I don't know what they're attacking. Let's go investigate. Ah, yeah, there they are. Leave that open. Well, I guess we'll capture that one. Arquebus to the face. Capture. Alright, there is one coming down. My bowmen that are like not asleep, I'll rally for this. But I gotta be careful about lung rot risk, because they are piling up here. Just kill it quick. There's only 2 in the bridge. Oh, are you down but not dead? I suppose we could capture you too. Valka, you go capture Frenzy, or whatever their name is. Just get out of there as soon as you can. Move it! Move it! Oh my god. They are arquebuses. Yeah, they're like mounted shotgun things. Okay. We did leave this gate open. Mike, I guess I'm gonna have you go close it. I hear them attacking something? This wall? Copy that. Sorry to do this to my shooters, but... it's our castle. So let's handle it. Hi, zombies! So the wall is damaged but not fully broken, allowing us to see through it. Oh, we incapacitated another one. Unfortunately for this one, I don't think we have any entity... we don't have any room. Yeah, we don't have any room. Oh, did the wall finally... yeah, the wall finally got destroyed. Alright, you're all dismissed. And this is still airlocked. Granted, it's only airlocked with, like, wooden doors, but it's technically not exposed to the inside of the base. Again, here's the inside. So there's... I guess I can allow them there. There's not any risk of people, like, wandering into shamblers. Yeah, only we can break our walls. Correct. I'm glad you understand that concept so keenly. Shouldn't be too many more. We'll go on an active hunt once the sun's up and the shooters are recreated and rested. It's one of the challenges of the Fog of War is finding the, like, stragglers is a struggle. Honestly, it's a struggle. Full Pardut, Marani, Goof, Malreaver. Alright, a whole bunch of animals just got sick. I think all horses? Yes. Hey, Lilin. And this is one of the reasons why I use animal beds, so that they can actually rest. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: The Darkest Ages, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Dread Knights.